we have with us Dr. Becky Pascoe, and you're in Florida. Hello, Becky.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. And I know you have a long career in medicine as well. And I understand you have been searching for something beyond the medical experiences that you've had in your practice, and are interested in the light body itself. Can you tell us a little bit about that journey? What prompted you to be interested in this concept?
Well, it started about, I've always been sort of a spiritual seeker of some type since really basically childhood, but it started perhaps maybe 11 or 12 years ago in earnest when I was going through some personal difficulties, and I would just sort of open a Bible to sort of look at whatever passage came up, and to see if I could apply it to whatever I was doing at the time, and make myself think of things, you know, more positively and whatnot. And I kept opening over and over and over again to your 2 Corinthians portion, and I did that for about 1.5 years, 2 years, and it almost was ridiculous. I just kept opening to the same 2 Corinthians, you know, this corruption will not inherit, you know, the kingdom. And then also since childhood, I've been very fond of a classical piece called The Messiah, Handel's Messiah, and it actually outlines very clearly and beautifully the scripture that's associated with transfiguration of the body and Jesus's journey. And so I've been very fond of that for many, many years. I still listen to it all the time. I carry it with me all the time. But during that period of time, I was becoming just more of a seeker. I was reading a lot about Buddhism, and I had started reading about this gentleman, Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche, and he wrote a book called The Tibetan Yogas of Dream and Sleep. And in that book, there was a story of a Bon practitioner who was actually a family man. He had a family. He had what would be analogous to our job, and I believe he lived in Tibet, and practiced his Bon materials and practice every night when he got home. And one day his family went to go find him and found that he just had transfigured, and there were only hair and nails left. And this was completely new to me, since the description in 2 Corinthians talked of the 2 bodies. I'd wondered for so long about, well, what are these 2 bodies, these 3 bodies? What is this you turn into? And this sort of just lit a little fire under me. And although I have pretty much given my entire life to my practice of medicine, this has been an ongoing interest of mine. And subsequently, I found other teachers and practitioners. This Father Francis Tiso had actually known of a gentleman in 1997 who converted himself to light in Tibet. And 1997 to me seems so recent that it brought it again once again to be real and recent and possible. And then I had seen Dr. Pillai's stuff, and I had read actually quite a bit about, not quite a bit, but a fair amount about Swami Ramalingam. And I knew that he had extensively written about the light body and how to be transfigured. And I knew that those texts weren't available and those papers weren't available. Dr. Pillai, I know, has those texts, and he is basically a master of those texts. And although they're not available and they're not in circulation, I wanted them. And so I went to a couple of events in Mount Shasta, and I kind of chased him down a few times, asking him for those texts. And he said, yes, I'll get them for you. And I waited and waited and kept showing up, showing up. And now we've got the Light Body program, and I'm very pleased with Light Body 1, and I'm definitely going to be in Light Body 2 and continue the practices. I believe they've really made a difference in my practice of medicine. It's increased my intuition, my ability to be empathetic with patients, my ability to see where they're going and what to do for them and how best to take care of them. And so that portion's really improved, as well as other aspects of my life.